you're going
I'm sorry,
too far
it's
back.
a natural reaction for me to move away when a long object is coming to my face.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to Southampton now. Can you see that little ship behind us? She's brand new. It's the MSC Virtuosa, and we're going to be getting on her tomorrow. We are so excited.
I can't wait. Cruising is finally back, and it's the first cruise ship that we're going on in over a year.
Yeah, 15 months to be exact since we've been on a proper cruise ship, and we are so excited. And, well, you're going to get to come along with us too, because we're going to take you on every part of our journey, and we're going to create an amazing ship tour for you as well, guys. So you can join us, and as we paid for ourselves, as always, we're going to give you our open and honest opinion, bringing you all of the information you need. But first of all, David, we need to go back in time and show you exactly how we prepared for this trip. So packing, what type of insurance we needed, all of the tests that we had to have, and just everything that we had to do to get up to this moment, because we've had so many of you lovely people asking us about that. So David, should we go back in time? Should we rewind?
Should we rewind? Let's go. So let's start with packing, and we're going to show you everything that we've packed for this cruise and what we think you'll need for your cruise. So first things first, a couple of things that are different to usual times that we've packed and brought with us. Obviously, first things first is masks. We've packed loads of these, not just these, we've actually got a full box of these. We prefer the throwaway disposable ones because what it means is throughout the day we can just keep changing them. If it gets a bit hot, if you get a little bit sweaty, it just feels nicer than the reusable ones. We've also brought some hand sanitizer. This is actually a pretty cool one. It's like a spray hand sanitizer. We also like to bring on our own hand soap. We like the squeezy hand soap, so make sure that it is antibacterial as well. We like that with us. Also, we have all of our own toiletries with us. MSC actually have some really nice smelling body soaps and shower gels, so we don't bother bringing any of them. It saves us weight and it saves us space. Right, let's get packing. So, because this is a UK cruise and the UK weather is notoriously unpredictable, we tend to pack for all seasons. So a good thing to bring is always a good rain jacket because you do tend to get a lot of rain. We also like to bring jumpers with us because we like to layer up because it may be chilly, but it may not be freezing. So if you bring a jumper, you can just pop that on an evening, or if you're even around the ship, sometimes the air conditioning's quite high and it can be quite chilly. So I like to bring a jumper. And you can't get any more opposites, can you? We bring a winter hat, just in case it is chilly on the deck, but we also bring sunglasses and sun hats as well, in case it's sunny. This is UK weather, people. You never ever know.
And for a full list of what we pack, 4 shirts, 4 t-shirts, 2 pairs of shorts, 4 pairs of trousers, underwear and socks, as well as those woolies.
Ooh, don't forget our toiletries.
Plus, as cruise video creators, we've got to bring all of our equipment, cameras, lenses, gimbals, wires, batteries, and all of that jazz as well.
And before we forget, don't forget your swimwear as well, so you can use the pools on board. But if you do forget anything, don't worry, there is shops on board where you can buy clothes. The most important things you need to remember are your cruise documents, passports and money, which Ben is going to tell you about right now. So now let's talk about the important things that you're going to have to pack if you do want to cruise, especially in the UK at the moment. And we should imagine it's quite similar in the USA as well. For MSC cruises, they don't require a vaccine, so anybody can get on board. If you have been vaccinated, you don't need to do a test before you arrive at the port. But if you haven't been vaccinated or haven't been fully vaccinated, like us, we've only had 1 vaccine. We're not due to have our second until early June. So you have to have a test, either a PCR molecular test or an antigen lateral flow test. Now, in the UK, you can get the lateral flow antigen tests for free. And they are encouraging us to use these and test up to twice a week. And these are accepted by MSC. They take about 30 minutes, and you're going to see us do ours in just a few minutes as well, because we're really nervous. We did have a backup as well. So we've had a full a PCR antigen test swab as well. So we've got our certificates as a backup as well, just in case. But bear in mind that apparently MSC are accepting the free ones as well. Next, the second most important thing you're going to need, your passport. And it took us ages to find these because we haven't had them out in about 6 months. So make sure you pack your passport. It's incredibly important. And then obviously you're going to have things like money and a card. On MSC, you put your card onto the account once you get on board the ship. You can do this on one of the handy machines around the ship or at guest services. It's a little bit different because usually you do it in the port with other cruise lines, but you do that once you get back on the ship. And it basically means you can charge things to your room, things like gratuities and extra buy things like restaurants. But to be fair, gratuities are included, which is fantastic. Now,
one of the most important things that you've got to have on your cruise, especially now, is insurance. You must make sure that your insurance company, first of all, covers cruise, and then it covers complete COVID-19 protection. So things like cancellation or whether or not we test positive, would we be covered by that? If we tested positive on board, would our medical expenses be covered, and would we be able to be repatriated, included in our insurance? We actually got a letter from our insurance company, UK Insurance. They are not sponsored at all, it just happened to be our insurance, and we've got all of the cover, which shows it covers UK cruising in particular, and up to £2 million for emergency medical and repatriation costs. So that's really good. Just make sure you have that, it's the most important thing. And something that's a little bit different from cruising regularly as well is that you need to make sure you printed out your cruise documents as well, because this includes a mandatory health questionnaire, and this must be filled in within 6 hours of embarking the ship. So that's something you have to print out and complete. It's not something that you're going to be able to get in the terminal. Plus it includes things like your baggage tags and all of the information, so you can have a contactless check-in once you get to the port. They're really all of the things that you need to cruise at the moment in the UK, but the situation is changing rapidly. Once we get into the terminal, we're going to have another COVID test, and then once we're on our cruise, halfway through, we have to have another test as well. That's not going to be nice on the old nostrils, is it? But hey, right. Should we go and take our tests now? It's something that we've been putting off all day, but we need to do it. So, David, let's do our tests.
So the most important thing, you need to have a clean surface before you do the tests. Spray, spray, spray. Do. And then you need to go and wash your hands for 20 seconds before you do the tests as well. So, washy, washy, washy. What I do is sing happy birthday twice, so you know you've washed them long enough. Happy birthday to me.
You can pick up these rapid tests in pharmacies around the UK. Make sure you read the instructions correctly.
So first things first, we're going to pop this little plastic holdy thingy into the other holdy thingy. Do you love my scientific explanations? Then we're going to break off the top of the solution and pop that into the plastic. This kind of reminds me of the little soy sauce things you get when you have sushi. Cool, and then we can pop all this in this little handy rubbish bag that we've got here. Okay, next. The bit that I absolutely hate, the swab test. Let's do this. Cool, so I'm gonna go and find a mirror to do this. I'm gonna do it to myself because Ben tried to do it to me and I couldn't have him do it, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Let's go find a mirror, come on.
Wider? Like, I can't see. Come on. You got to lower your tongue.
I'm trying, I am lowering
right.
David! Thrusting it upon me. You go gentle.
You're going
I'm sorry,
too far
it's
back.
a natural reaction for me to move away when a long object is coming to my face.
Right, you ready, David? So don't touch your tongue or anywhere else. You've got to get your tonsils 4 times. And then up your nose. Oh, you've got to do it again. 4 times. So you got to touch.
Oh my God, this is going to be absolutely awful to watch.
And then up your nose for 10 seconds until you feel resistance, so it goes quite far in. It's eye-watering.
It's such a weird sensation. 8, is it 10 yet? 6,
7, 8, 9, 10. Yay, well done, Bear.
Oh God, I hate that.
Oh my God.
It's gross, isn't it?
Oh, resistance. So you push it in, right to the bottom with force, 15 seconds, swirl it. Cool, so you pick it up.
Yep.
Grab it where the water is and pull it out. That's it, yeah. Then you dispose of that and put the top on without touching it too much. Then you put 2 drops into the bit where it says S, don't touch it. 2 drops. Oh, so we've taken the tests. That was traumatic, David, for you, wasn't it?
I absolutely hate taking them tests. And guess what? We've got 3 more coming as well.
We do. We've got 30 minutes to wait to see our results. So as you can imagine, we're quite nervous. My tummy's going. It feels all butterfly-y. Are you nervous?
It's really nerve-wracking. It's almost like you've had a job interview and you're waiting for the result.
Yeah, because if it says we're positive, obviously we can't go on this cruise. So this is everything in there is hanging on this 25 minutes that we have left. Guess what, guys? It's been 30 minutes.
The result is...
We're pregnant!
Woo!
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're both negative.
Yeah!
Happy cruise dance!
So
happy cruise dance!
It is officially cruise day tomorrow, pending another COVID test.
So excited. We got a text and an email from the NHS, which we can show as proof at the port as well, which is great. But yeah, we're all set and ready to go. We're really excited now. That's a weight off our shoulders.
That's relief. One down, one more to go before we can board.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, time travel.
Back to the future, or should we say back to the present? Well, we hope that was all information that was helpful to you. Yes, a little bit different than normal with all of the testing and everything, but hopefully helpful nonetheless.
Join us in our next episode where we'll be boarding this beauty and we're going to be taking you on a full ship tour.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep updated with all of our latest videos, and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video as well. It really helps us.
Big thank you to all of our patrons as well. It's because of your support that we've been able to self-fund trips just like this one.
So I guess that's it till next time.
Happy cruising.
At last, let's go.